Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 243. You know, I'm not really putting the titles and such in the, they're not so clear anymore. I'm supposed to be writing them in the descriptions. They used to be in the actual title, and usually they're very visible in the thumbnail. But last 2 or 3 episodes, it's not apparent what episode. But I know the count. Regardless, I think we have a guest today. Funny thing about if we do have a guest or don't have a guest is from now on, I will be sitting in, this is like my permanent seat. Earlier, I thought that I would, when I would do solo episodes, I would sit here and all this and that and this and that. But it just kind of dawned on me when I came home from school. I came home from school and it dawned on me that I should make my Instagram video before I did Keeping It Real. But then I realized after my Instagram video that it's so obvious. I should just sit here and have this mic on all the time. I mean, I live with guys that are interesting, Also, don't touch that. I was gonna write down. It's right where it needs to be. Only thing you can do is go like this if you prefer to be reclined, or like this. This is, I have it so you can do that, but that's all that needs to be touched. And watch your chair legs on the tripods and all. I know you don't have a lot of space, but I did put a lot of work today into making sure that there's no wires for you to trip over anything. Everything got routed down that way because it's not just you, man. Tomorrow I have my friend's younger brother from home is coming on the show. Okay. And I'm kind of worried that I'm not worried. Dude, good to see. This is your second episode on the. Also, the audio should sound amazing.
Yes, it should.
We should sound like we're like this. This should sound like a professional. I don't know how to say
sports live video.
Oh yeah, it should sound good.
Jack spent 2 hours doing that.
I really did.
You can thank him.
I did. I didn't even start with the button clicking. It started with I disassembled this whole arm because this was loose right here, and you can't get at this screw unless this comes off. So that's where it started. Holy fuck. Welcome to episode 243. Now we're just stuck here. I'm stuck here. You're free to... See, this is dope. You could just... See, we could have episodes with 4 guests in it, but they come and go.
Right.
That's what I think. I like to have my friends over, our neighbors. Remember how we did an episode with the 6 of them? Mm-hmm. But they can hang out back here and tag team. I think that would be a lot of fun. Matter of fact, next time I see them, I'm going to tell them about my idea.
So let's start off with you, Jack. How have you been?
Good. I have a fat crush at school. She's from Venezuela.
Ooh.
I didn't think I'd ever see her again. I met her a year and a half. When I met her, I had a girlfriend. Okay. And it was a moment where I remember I had a girlfriend, and I remember thinking it was a point of this girl's really cute. I have to intentionally not engage.
So that's why you made the joke earlier on the way to the football game.
What did I say?
Something about you were gonna take a Venezuela girl on Mount Everest with you.
Oh yeah, because you said, okay, so to make episodes stand alone, we have to give context when we say things that only you and I know. And you said you said a very nice thing to me. At least I took it very nice.
Yeah.
It might have been more like, yo, you're hella weird, but even weird, I like to be weird. I like to be weird. You told me, if I remember correctly, by the time you die, you'll have done everything.
Exactly.
And I was like, damn, that's cool to know that someone... It's not even cool to know that you think of me that way. It's just cool to know that you think of me at all. You know what I'm saying? It really means a lot. So then I said, because it was kind of on theme, we were driving to the football game and there was just beautiful women everywhere. And I was just, I had her on my mind.
That's all right. Well, Pack wins 24-7.
Sorry, ECU.
Yeah.
Smaller school, worst program. It's just how it goes. With these NIL deals, you can expect that outcome every single time we play you.
Well, I just don't appreciate all the smack talk that ECU had when they can't back it up.
If we're talking about American college football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 teams from North Carolina. I'm not going to explain where North Carolina is. At a certain point, you have to just be like, okay, if you don't know this, you can click off.
Yeah. Very east.
North Carolina is on the east coast of the United States. It's in between New York City and Florida.
Yep, basically.
People know where Florida and New York City is.
Somewhere right dab in the middle of it.
And East Carolina University and North Carolina State University, no duh, are both universities in North Carolina. And we have rivalries here. Also, football is like part of our blood.
Especially like deep in the South and the East, like that's what we live for down here.
I mean, the smell and the music and the energy and like it was it's like every year I forget how powerful it is to walk amongst this many people our age, all dressed in red.
There was like probably, I mean, 45 to 50,000 kids go to NC State. There had to have been like at least 20,000 people there
with ease. You know what was crazy about it is I got sent on a bit of a wild goose chase trying to see if I could buy tickets in person, which is kind of weird. Like no one even thinks about that anymore, but you can. But it was $65, so I was like, forget it. Honestly, but by that point, I had spent like an hour and a half.
Can?
Yeah, you can. They have a ticket office.
Holy hell! I paid more for my ticket today online than you would have in person.
Well, you didn't get a student ticket.
No.
Yeah. So
was yours a student ticket? Or
no, they weren't offering student tickets. But that's what I wanted. I wasn't going to pay $65 for not a student ticket. I already paid $30 to park.
Well, my friend stole a wristband so I could sit in the student section.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But as I'm walking around the west side of the stadium, completely different vibe.
Yeah.
Because I walk amongst the frats and the tailgates and the student section admission area. And even like you kind of like think you're seeing a wide variety of people because like sandwiched next to the student entrance is like the big RVs. And it's like a different prestige. Like, you know, the RVs like it's like
that's like the rich old people. I feel like, and then like on the other side is like probably like the richer, like the rich families, like who can afford to park in expensive parking and still like tailgate. And then the other side across the road is like the frats and like the hoons and goonyas like that go to NC State.
It was
party.
Crazy. Bro, so you spent the majority of your time at the frat tents.
Yeah.
I've never in my life been in an area with so much noise coming from all directions. Don't you think it like blends together?
There was like honestly so many like huge setup speakers and everything, and there was so much talk that you couldn't even really hear the music, honestly. So I was talking to my friends like, and I was standing right in front of the speaker. And I could not hear anything that anybody was saying, honestly. But like everything just blended together. Everybody talking, the music, the vibes were immaculate. It was such a rush, though.
Sorry, I have to make sure that we don't lose this camera. It really is a rush. And there are so many pretty girls. Man. I feel like I soaked it in pretty well. Like, I wasn't really planning on even going. I didn't even know it was happening today. And then I end up there, and I'm like, well, you know, I'm supposed to walk a mile today. Like, I should definitely check it out. And then I ended up being like it honestly pulled me in like a riptide. I was like, well, now I have to go to the game. I pictured the Jets flying over and the first touchdown. I was like, dude, I have to get in there and sit in the student section. But then, like, I kind of let it go. And 65 was too much. I was just like, you know.
Well, my parents texted me earlier today. I didn't really have plans on going, but all my friends were going, and they were like, do you want to go? And I was like, sure. And then my dad texted me. He got box seats to the Campbell versus NC State game in October. So we're going to go to that.
In Carter Finley?
Yeah.
Finley. Lenovo Center?
Yeah. In the Wendell Murphy box.
I don't know which one's Wendell Murphy.
The biggest one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun game.
I like basketball more than football, person.
You know, honestly, that's funny that you say that. I do too.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I wouldn't have thought.
So I'm actually like not NBA wise, like more college basketball. And I like to watch women's college basketball for some reason. I just like the physical of it.
Huh.
Funny.
Really? Are you serious? I find women's basketball completely uninteresting.
So whenever I lived in Oklahoma, the family that I worked for, the daughter, which I call her my sister, Her name's Addie, and she was a D1 high school basketball player in Oklahoma. Like, so I got to see her play basketball like every week.
Huh.
So it was pretty interesting to me, and that's kind of what I latched onto for some reason. And then I just like to watch it now. So it's like, I don't know.
I like to play basketball.
I'm not. I'm a lifestyle kid at heart. I cannot play basketball.
We got to get you on the court, man.
I could probably shoot it and like dribble it a little bit, but not like seriously.
I'll break your ankles.
Probably.
I can hoop. You can't be from Charlotte. Like, everyone
come
can
from
play.
the city.
Yeah.
I come from hell in the middle of nowhere.
I take a lot of pride in my ability to play basketball. It's like a different language. It's like chess or studying really hard or Spanish. Like,
you gotta be good at something.
You have to like. It's like the way that people move on the court. It's honestly, there's no other way.
It's poetry.
It's poetry. Exactly.
Yeah.
You can bring a tear to your eye. LeBron James is one of the men that is like. It's like my dad, LeBron James, and somebody, Obama.
Yeah.
I love Obama. How could you hate Obama? How could you hate Obama? How?
I don't know.
He's so well spoken.
I think he is, honestly.
You hate his party, maybe? Or you hated his party when he was head of his party? Because parties change so much in an 8 year span.
Now.
Obama?
Like, yeah, since he's not the president.
I don't personally I don't hear from him anymore.
I mean, he shook hands with Trump.
He used to write me letters all the time.
What?
I don't hear from him. Kind of.
I don't like his wife.
Michelle Obama?
Yeah, we talked about that in the last podcast.
I don't remember you saying you didn't like her.
Well, she made that dumb food rule for school.
Oh, I agreed. I agreed, dude. I agreed.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. So, how are classes going?
They're going good. Tomorrow, I have just one class in the morning, and then I'm going to sit exactly where I sat, where I ran into that girl on Wednesday. And I'm going to study there for like 5-6 hours straight, and I hope I see her again. What am I going to do, though? Look, this is...
Did she talk to you?
Yeah. We looked at it. She caught my... I don't know who caught whose eye. I'm not sure how to say it, but like I waved and smiled, and she waved and smiled back. This is... Okay.
So there was no like talking. It was just...
Well, we've met before. It's been about 1.5 years since we spoke.
So why don't you go up to her and say something?
Yeah, that's my plan. But you have to understand, I get so ahead of myself so fast that like it's a less... Okay, so I'm a young dude and I'm like very prone to making the same mistake over and over and over and over again. But it really never really matters. Like I kind of just like, it doesn't matter, to be honest. But I'm like really intentionally trying not to make the same mistake when it comes to a really pretty girl that I think just might like give me the time of day. So I think my mistakes lie in like I think what I found myself doing, right, is I'm like, I have to be honest. And this, like, I might not even like the way that this comes out of my mouth or sounds, but this is the way I'm thinking. So I have to talk about it because this is not my plan, although I've been thinking it. So this, like, these things contradict. I'll have these thoughts throughout the day and I'll be like, I'll just ask her, like, if she wants to get lunch, or like, maybe I'll just tell her, like, ask her if she wants to go on a date with me, or maybe I'll be like, hey, I really think you're like very beautiful, or like this, and this.
Just ask her to go to lunch with you. Just say, you want to grab some coffee or do you want to grab some lunch?
Nah.
Jack, you can't be like, gosh, you're beautiful. Like, that's just, it's like a relish. It's too much. You just got to ease into it.
I think lunch is maybe too much also. I'm trying to go as slow as possible.
Just be like, do you want to grab some lunch and study together?
I'm just going to say hello again.
Oh.
Maybe a sentence after that. Forget lunch, dude. We could just, maybe like we'll
grab some coffee. That's not as much as lunch.
I don't drink coffee.
Just do it anyway. Or just take her to the coffee shop, buy her some coffee.
Nah, dude, I don't have a.
And then she'll think it's funny that you don't drink coffee, but you ask her to go get coffee.
I'll say mi amor. I think she probably speaks Spanish.
Oh my gosh. Have you, like, you don't know if she speaks English?
I know that I think her English sounds a lot better than it did a year and a half ago.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any classes with her, or do you?
Because I heard her talking with her friends as she was walking by the first time. I have no classes with her.
Mhm.
Thank God, because I wouldn't be able to focus. Dude, she makes my stomach drop.
Is she that hot?
She's that hot. She's not hot. It's not hot. She's just this is what it is. I'm very attracted to her. She looks like she's like very like she looks like a girl that you'd want to like call your partner. It's not that she's hot. She's very pretty.
She could make a good.
Lots of girls are very pretty. And no, see, that's my problem right there. Is you're telling that to me because that's what like sounds like what I'm saying. So I need to stop saying that. Or not stop saying that shit. But like that's this kind of shit that like that's what always gets this to be so weird. Is those kind of thoughts. Like you don't think those thoughts about strangers. That's not how it works. You don't like that's not how you get married. You don't think I'm looking to marry someone. Like that shit is weird. That's what dudes that have podcasts do. They're like, I'm going to find a wife and marry her. Like people that have podcasts, people that like, weird dudes, podcast dudes. You ever meet any of those? Like, I'm talking like dudes that, weird dudes, like that hoard shit. Like you go in their room and it's just a fucking dumpster. Like those kind of guys.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met or just seen a girl and said that's gonna be my wife.
Well, guys do that.
I know they do.
The guy I've actually heard people's parents or like people that are like married. But you never know with people looking into their past. Like that's probably not how it happened, but like they grew to remember it that way.
I know a lot of times, like parents set their kids up for success with like people that they know.
Oh, Pakistani. That's huge. And
No.
Indian and
Like I'm talking about like rich people. Like a rich family has a daughter, and then another rich family has a son, and they're friends, and they set them up. Like that's just how that shit works.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
Out where you're from? No comment. Dude, you're good at that. You could teach me something because I'm way too quick to say whatever the fuck I'm thinking, and I feel like I don't know. I don't believe that it's ever going to get me in any trouble, but I do think that like it kind of does take away a bit of mystery. Like I can never like I feel like every day that I do this show, I get a little bit further from being like mysterious. Like Jose, you couldn't beat him. He's more mysterious than you. He's got like you never know. When we were all living here, we were all very close friends, and Jose sometimes just wouldn't come home for 2-3 days, and we'd be like, "Yo," like no one could get a hold of him. Like sometimes we'd be worried, but that was just then he'd always show back up.
I don't think he's been here for 2 days.
Oh, he's around. But like I said, I called Sam, and I thought he was going to see Sam and them. Sam said Sam is a mutual friend of Jose and I's that Jose said he was going to go see. And I called Sam just to say, hey, I wanted to show off my new podcasting. By the way, leave a comment. Tell me this doesn't look professional as hell. Only thing missing is the time of day. If it was daylight, Kalen wouldn't have a shadow for his hat, and I wouldn't look so gray. We would look white. I can't, all colors are great colors. Anyway, Sam says, he left. So where the hell is he? Yeah. The other day, I was asking him when he was going to be home, and he said he was just hanging with some friends. I had no idea I didn't know he talked to anybody in his classes around campus. Like, he just, like, dude, he's like, you never know what he's doing, man.
Is Brandon here?
There's a debate going on if his name is Brandon or Braden.
Brandon.
And you're positive.
I'm positive.
Because you read the email.
Yes.
Brandon. I've been saying Braden. He hasn't corrected me. He's a very down-to-earth guy.
Yeah, very. I mean, he's so down-to-earth that he even sleeps on the ground.
Dude, we got to buy him a box spring, honestly. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
they're free on Facebook Marketplace. People give them away.
Oh, gosh. I don't know how he sleeps on the floor. He is a better man than me.
Shout out to my mom. She's listening to that thinking like, damn, I spent a year sleeping on the floor. And she told me every day I needed a mattress and a box spring, and now I'm saying it about someone else.
Well, hey, Jack's mom, I'm Kaylin.
She knows. She's seen the episode.
Okay. She watch every episode?
Yeah. I think so. Maybe she misses a couple, but I'm pretty sure she sees every single one.
Does your dad watch?
Maybe. Probably not. He's very busy. And there's like very professional podcasts out there if you're gonna listen to a podcast.
Yeah.
Like the one you showed me. I might listen to that.
It's a good podcast.
What's
There's some cool stories.
What's it called? I'm gonna put it in a tab.
Genuine JVH. It's on Spotify. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. .com. This is what I need is a full website. Look, when you search oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That's a dope photo shoot. They brought the desk out that's awesome.
Let me tell you the first one that you need to listen to.
When you search jackkadis, look at this. I still get beat. Like, I post so much on social media. Look, I dominate the image field. My face is everywhere. I own my name on the internet. Except for the first result is not me. He's probably dead by now.
You know, if you look up me on the internet, I'm the first one to pop up.
I bet you are, yeah.
K-A-L-N, yeah, B-A-R-W-I-C-K. B-A-R-W-I-C-K. No. B-A-R-W-I-C-K.
Yep. That's all you, man.
All mode, or all. Go down. Like, there's a ton of shit.
I do. This is like my hobby, and you don't even try and you beat me. One day, man. One day. I'm trying to get to the point where I get like I get people that try to make money off my face. You know how you'll have someone famous and then people will try to go viral on social media just by clipping what they make, taking a little bit of what they got and putting it out on their accounts, hoping that it just blows up because of their face.
Right.
Well, you might think that that's like ripping somebody off, but I invite that with open arms, because the more my face goes viral, and it's like a snowball. But I imagine it'd be pretty scary when if that sort of thing actually happened. But I do want it to happen.
I'm sending you that episode.
Okay.
My favorite episode of theirs.
I'm gonna listen. But most importantly, I'm gonna go to bed.
Like right now?
Probably not live on the show, but yeah, eventually. I only got 4 hours of sleep. I don't know how. I need 8. You need
to sleep tonight.
You think so?
Like all night.
I know.
You don't need to stay up. You look tired.
I know.
I'm fucking exhausted.
But the problem with this show is that there's always another step. Like there's always, I have 9 open social media accounts.
I'd tone it down.
I did tone it down. Right now I'm only posting to YouTube and Instagram. But last night I couldn't help myself. And I just wanted to post to the,
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to drop 3.
What if you didn't do an episode every day?
I think I have it in me. There's just not any more room for leisure. Like, no more watching YouTube or scrolling reels. Like, it just has to be like, I have to let this become that joy.
Well, every podcast that I've I've listened to a bunch of the livestock podcasts, and I know it's different from yours, but they just find somebody really special to come on the show that is known in the industry, and then they bring that person on, and it's one every couple weeks. It's not one every day,
Yeah, but when you start, I think there's something really important to clinging to the things that really do set you apart. There has to be, I take a lot of pride in every day. That's not something that a lot of people would be able to handle, even on the highest level.
Right.
The professionals, they're professionals for a reason. So you look at them with inspiration and all. I struggle to go past an hour, but I do an hour every single day. You know, it's like a specialty of mine.
But the people that are doing it professional, like that's their job. Like they don't go to school.
That's true. That's
They don't
true,
do
but
anything else.
I also don't think that that's like it's sort of like what comes first, the chicken or the egg thing. Like you can't just decide, okay, my job's now a podcast. Like if you want to build like a legacy for yourself, which I don't put too much weight on because like it's not that like I don't think I necessarily need to be I need to die with a huge gravestone. But like if you I don't know, I feel selfishly I would love to have famous people on every day.
Really?
And if that's something you want to do, you never know. Where were you? I wonder. We were talking about I'm brain dead for zip ties. Brain dead for zip ties. Thanks.
And what are those for?
The cables. I'm gonna make them all really tidy. Okay, so you can't just decide one day you're gonna have a lot of high profile people on your show, even if it is every week. Maybe if you're well connected in some sort of industry, but you have to understand, before I had this hobby, I had nothing. Like, who do I reach out to? Matter of fact, when I was reaching out to people when I made this show, was friends from high school, and it was very hard to do that. I imagine it might be the same for me personally, even if I was connected well in an industry. It's hard to be like, I think you should be a part of what I'm doing, because it feels selfish.
Right. Well,
but day by day helps.
My biggest piece of advice would just, like, you already are the type that is carefree. Like, you don't care what others think. And that's the difference between me and you. Like, I'm so caught up in what everybody else thinks. Just go out and ask some random people. Like,
that's the second time I done heard that. That's in the idea jar. I have to do it.
Yeah, like, just don't be afraid. But what I would do is, like, I would do some interesting shit. Like, take one of those cameras and then take a microphone and just go around campus. Like, somebody's bound to say yes. Like, some people like that stuff. People want to be on that. Just tell them that you're famous. Just tell them that you do like a famous podcast or whatever. Like, just a little lie. They'll be like, oh, I want to be on that. And just ask them, tell them, like, just be like, I want to know all about you, like your whole life story.
Yeah, I could just choose. I can go to the people that look the coolest.
Yeah, just do it.
There's some really cool looking people around here on this campus, man. Seriously.
Frat. I'm sure a frat would love that shit.
You think so?
I'm sure if you ask a frat guy, like, just knock on the door. I couldn't do it, but
it's a lot like even if that's like a one moment thing that seems like a really good idea, but I feel like what holds me back is like that is more work.
Yeah, okay, but how do you think these other people became famous? Like, they didn't become famous by sitting in a room every single day and just bringing nobodies on here.
Now we swap sides somehow. You went from telling me to tone it back, and now I'm trying to tell you I'm trying to tone it back. We're like flip flopping.
Okay,
I gave you the excitement bug. Isn't it exciting? Every single night you can go to bed and think, like, if you post on social media every day, you'd be like, oh, what if today's the day? What if today's the day? What if I say Haktua and today's the day?
Jack, listen.
Haktua.
Here's what
Haktua.
I'm about to walk.
Haktua.
Jack, I meant by toning it down.
Haktua. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad.
I meant by toning it down, maybe not doing it every day, but tone it down and do some interesting shit that people want to see.
More quality, less quantity.
Yes, that's what I always tell Dad. Like, in livestock, like, we don't want a bunch of shitty animals. Like, it's always quality over quantity. Like, we don't want 100 shitty sheep. We want 30, 40, 50 good sheep of quality. You know what I mean?
I want to like hire somebody.
No.
I don't have any money though.
You can't do that right now.
Yeah. But what if someone worked for free? What if there's someone out there that really wants to just like that desperately wants to like make it, but they don't want to go through 250 episodes of starting grind. You know what I'm saying? They could just join on my boat and we can just use my face together. I think eventually I'm going to have someone on the show that I think what it would take, because in the past, like people have shown interest and I've had people help with the show. I've had people master my audio, which shout out Joe DeBro. If I ought to text you, this audio sounds amazing. And I remember back when I thought it was like I was trying to, like you've been asking, like as joking, you've been like, please do my calculus homework for me. You know, I think it's hilarious. But you're like I feel like when I say that sort of thing, I'm like kind of being serious, like, but like say yes though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's like you got so much important stuff to do, and every day is so short, and it keeps on going faster and faster and faster. That it's like some things you just deem to be like, dude, like this is just not like yes, I want to have a podcast and talk to guests, but I don't care about settings in audio and technical stuff. But that's the parts of it that really make a difference when you, because man, this, I know this sounds good because we fixed it together. This shit sounds amazing. When I don't speak and you don't speak, silence.
But listen here. So you obviously watch TikTok, some sort of TikTok.
No, I don't watch TikTok.
No? Okay. Well, there's a guy on TikTok who goes around and gives free haircuts to random people.
Ooh.
And he's really good at giving haircuts. You can probably look him up. I can give you his TikTok. But he takes a tripod with a camera on it and a microphone, or one that hooks up here.
I have clip-on microphones. I have 4 of them.
You know what he does? While he gives the haircut, he asks them to tell them their life story. And he is famous as hell, like millions of followers.
Wow.
Yep. So if you could do something like that, if he could do something like that, you should.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you ever think he feels like maybe he's chained and like he feels like he's a prisoner to the haircut style content? Like if he ever just tried to have a podcast with someone without cutting their hair, he would lose a lot of his support.
Well, maybe. I don't know. But I know that like he gives a lot of life advice as well. Like while he's giving the haircut, he gives a lot of life advice, and then they walk him through their life, and like I don't know, it's just entertaining. Like it's something that people want to hear. Like people are nosy. People like to hear people's life struggles for some reason. Like
people talk about their life struggles on the show.
Whenever I get on TikTok, like I'm nosy. I want to hear what's going on. Like I want to know the tea. So that's what I thrive for, or like to listen to on TikTok. And then like a lot of motivation stuff. Like people like that.
Motivation stuff, I don't think I like to make or watch because I think motivation stuff is very low. It's very low quality. I think what motivation stuff does is it takes a quick grab at the like animalistic part of our brain that feels reward when just thinking about action. But you don't accomplish anything by just thinking about accomplishing things.
Right.
So, it's, there's a reason that hypes you up. For example, I smoked weed for years, lots of weed every day, 5 times a day, tons of weed, immense amounts of weed. There was days where I smoked more weed than I breathed oxygen. And the best part about getting stoned would be the 30-minute lead up to when you know you were going to get high. It's like that's when the dopamine peaks. And it's the same for anything. Drinking, especially nicotine. Nicotine has a very high like pre-spike, but then it all spikes pre. And like it makes you feel good and all when you do it, but like when you start to chase that pre-feeling, that's when you really damage yourself, because then you become dependent on the actual effects of who cares? You know what I've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to drive NASCAR, semi-truck, NASCAR, dump truck.
You told me the dump truck earlier.
I've been thinking about it since.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, Jack, this has been fun, and we've kept it real.
You leave me be?
Yeah, I'm tired.
That's badass. Look, this is dope. You could just leave.
Goodbye.
Peace. You want to finish? We got 26 minutes. All right. I guess I got I guess I feel like maybe I talk too much about myself. Like I'm supposed to listen more, maybe. Nah, it's all right. Tomorrow we have someone younger than me, and I'm very excited for that. What can I talk about? What could I talk about? What could I talk about? What could I talk about? What um yeah, now I'm dead silent. I thought he was gonna stay. I didn't think he'd just leave. It's funny because I was like so excited about how this is set up like how it is now because that mean now it's like it means that I get to um now I get to like um how do I say this? I get to like people could just walk on in and join, at their whimsy. But that also means that I feel like maybe because I was telling that to Caleb, and maybe he was like, he heard that and he was like, "Yeah, that means I can leave too." And hey, it's true. It's true. But it's also like this social thing that I've observed. I've observed like this was a first of its kind. That's never really happened to me before, what just happened, what you just watched. And I like that's why I felt like I've become very good at like, I make it to the hour because like that's sort of what I push for, and that's what the show's about. And then after the hour, I will constantly check up on the guest, um, and be like, every 15 minutes, I'm like, all right, like, how do you feel? You want to keep going? How do you feel? You want to keep going? And I'm going to keep on checking every 15 minutes, unless it's like a super enthusiastic, like, yeah, I could go for hours, like that kind of thing. And yeah, I didn't even ask Killing that once. He said, "Well, Jack, it's been real. Peace." I think I probably talked too much about myself. No, I don't think I talked too much about myself. I don't think I did anything wrong. I don't know why I think I did anything wrong. But now we can spiral in peace and not worry about what others think about me about this girl, man. I'd like to just say, hey, that's my plan. I don't have a plan, right? I think what these things I always fuck these things up for myself because um, I always, you know, I I always like manufacture some plan, and you can't plan these things. You're not supposed to have any expectations. Um, you're just supposed to sort of like go with the flow, and that's why I think it's so hard. Younger people are having a harder and a harder. People don't realize that. My mom doesn't realize that. My mom and my dad are very much pushed me to be like, I feel like they much believe in like, I don't know. I just feel like they're more they're like, well, you got a lot of yourself to get in order, and that's probably not true. At the end of the day, I feel like what my mom and dad do most is reflect back on to me what I think about myself. But every day I'm trying. My point is like I'm trying to challenge myself. I think that I've come a very long way, and what I've learned from coming a long way is like you never look back and think like, oh yeah, I finally made it to the point where XY has happened. Like that's not really how like life goes. It's more of just like I like the only thing that really happened is I got older. And that's both like it's funny to say the only thing that just happened and phrase it like that because it's both like the only thing and the everything, if that makes sense. I don't mean to cop out by using that sort of speak. I know I use that sort of speak a lot when I'm like just trying to sound smart. My point is like I really do believe that it's time for me to start seriously like to just give whatever this to sort of like put myself. I just wouldn't mind like I don't know. I think as you go years and years and years without having a partner, it starts to sort of you start to wonder like, am I even capable of like the first step? Like, and I don't know. That doesn't actually make any sense. That doesn't make any sense because like I'm not worried about that. But like, I'm trying to worry about that. But why would you try to worry about something? Yeah, that's my point. It's like, why would I be trying to? I think it's not that I'm trying to worry. It's more that I'm trying not to worry. And I feel like it's working. Um, I would just like to, I don't know. That's the thing. The thing is like, it's like, I feel like I'm trying to accomplish something, but I'm also like intentionally, very intentional about like saying there's nothing I have to accomplish in this field. You know, like there are things that I want to accomplish career wise and academically. I want to graduate with an associate's degree. I want massive success online. But I don't want a girlfriend. But I also don't want to be single. So it's also like I feel like I have this unique space in my life to explore what it might be like to start building like a sort of trust with somebody and making yourself available for like that, making yourself, it's also like you get to trust someone. It's not just like you have to see if someone will trust you. It's also like it's like it goes, I don't know. 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 I know that I'm going to try my best to not do anything stupid, because lately I feel like I've continued to feel like stupid in this department. But a few things happened today that I don't think there's anything wrong with like being like I don't think I have to feel stupid for just sort of like doing what feels right. And I think what I would like to do most is like try my best to do what I've found. I found this like amazing skill I'm very good with it with my friends. I'm very able, I feel, to say exactly what's on my mind and exactly what I'm feeling. I feel like this is something that I've developed over my time moving out, is that I'm very, very articulate in, and that's not to say that I always know how I'm feeling, and that's not to say that I'm like very well in tune with myself. It's just to say like that I'm trying, right? It's like I wouldn't tell you that like I'm the most musical guy ever, but I can say that I freestyle, and that's something to be proud of, because freestyling is better than having no musical ability whatsoever, Like I can feel a beat out. That's what's tough about having to let go a little bit of all the social media stuff, is because now I don't get to freestyle every day anymore. I don't get to vlog every day anymore. Like it's just like I might have to, it just kind of sucks, like dang, like I want to freestyle, I want to vlog, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. I forgot what got me here. I forgot what I was talking about to get me here. Oh, I was also supposed to mute one of these channels, but the thing about it is I don't know which channel. I didn't actually figure out, is another thing. I didn't figure out. It's like I started doing technical stuff to solve one problem, but I ended up solving a different problem. And that's the background noise now doesn't exist, but there might be a little bit of an echo. It's not as crisp as it possibly could be, but it's okay. So, yeah, for like the 1 billionth time, I'm really excited to go and sit in the exact same spot that I sat in and study tomorrow. And and I feel like that's fine. And I'm just not gonna add to that. Like like that's fine. Like I'm just not gonna add to that. I don't know how to explain. Like that's fine to say and it's fine to feel. That's how I feel right now, and that's cool. But I'm not gonna I think like what I always like take things too far, right? It's like today I did a really good job. I decided, hey, I'm dropping my friend off at this football game. Like I want to go walk around, see how many people I can see that I know. I saw a lot of people that I knew, and it was awesome. And it was really like the energy like lit me up. Like the smells and the pretty girls and the, dudes, the jack dudes and like all the trucks and the music bleeding into one another and the food and the dirt and the beer and the cigarettes and all of it. Like it's just smacking you in the face. It's like so much. What's the word for like hormones? That's what it felt like. Like I feel like it was like it felt like, this is what I felt like. It felt kind of like we were in someone's ant farm and that person that owned us added some sort of thing to our food that makes us like hyper reproductive. That's honestly what it feels like when I go to these college things. It feels like everyone's there and everyone's like got their, pretty clothes on and they're like they clean themselves and they've been looking forward to the event, and it's like, it's no one made them come. It's like everyone is here because they chose to be here, and I feel like everyone is like catching eyes with everybody, and everyone's like trying to be near the one person, or like everyone's like, like it's like everyone's doing their own little dance with their own little people in their own little way, and it's like you could feel it. I feel, and I was very like, I wanted to experience it, so I walked through, and then I was kind of, pulled towards the stadium. I was kind of like, I followed the flow. I was like, I asked somebody when the kickoff was. I was like, oh, I still have 45 minutes. Like, I pictured the Jets roaring overhead. I was like, oh, well, this will be like, I started making all these excuses. I was like, dude, this is going to be quite possibly the last first home game that I'll ever have living in Raleigh as like a college age kid. This will be like, this will be maybe like this will be like maybe the most energetic game of the whole season. It's like this is the one you want to go to. Like, go to that stadium. And I was cool. Like, it's like the energy pulled me towards the stadium. I love stadiums. I love energy. And so I went that direction, and I was like, well, this is the way I'm walking. That's cool that I'm walking this way. And like, I didn't worry too much about what I was doing future wise. I was just kind of like really enjoying my walk. And then I thought like, well, maybe if someone, asked me what I was doing, I'd say like, oh, I'm just going to go like walk around the stadium, like see what I could see. And I did that. I went to one entrance, asked about buying tickets, and I got sent on like a wild goose chase to like 3 different exits. Talked to some manager dude. Finally, they tell me where the box office is. Walk around the stadium, get to the box office. He tells me it's $65. And I feel like through my conscious effort to be in the present moment throughout the whole thing, just kind of realizing that it's like, I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm doing it, and I trust myself, and I don't have to like act like I'm someone controlling my brain. I am my brain. I was able to be like, $65, too much. I have a podcast. I have to go do it. It's still light outside. I have to go home and shoot my podcast. Notice it's dark. And that's okay. That's just how it happened. I became really passionate about the Instagram reel that I was making, and it sucked my time away. And then when it was time to do the podcast, it was I actually had an hour of light left, but I thought to myself, it needs to be set up like this. The way it's set up right now, it doesn't make any sense. It looks bad. It needs to look like it looks right now, where someone can just come and sit down. That's what it needs to look like. And I did that. I unplugged everything, plugged it all back in, and the table is clean. I'm thinking to myself, it'd be nice to start closing this place up like an office, like I closed Jersey Mike's. Like I should just start slow. Like every night I have to wipe the table down. Like, okay, look, I'm live right now. You see how I got it set up? Yeah. So like you could just like Kaylin came and sat and then left. No way. You want to come for the last 12 minutes? Bail me out. I'm sick of talking to myself. What was I saying? I was saying, let's just, because if you ever want to make something a habit that lasts, you should challenge yourself to see how small you could start. There's a book that I've always read the title of, and it's always floated around like my family, and I even saw it in my very good friend Robert McCoy's house when I went and visited him in Wilmington. Very good book. I think my old roommate Sam actually owned and read Atomic Habits, and the title says it all. Allow me, please, to judge a book by its cover. If you want to make a habit, which a lot of people do, you talk to anybody and say, Don't you think your life would be better if you started that thing that you said you wanted to start? Well, people start things all the time. They do. I start stuff all the time. People also fail stuff all the time. So there's a disconnect there. It's like, okay, well, we'll do if you want to do something for the rest of your life, let's breathe and think about like what is it like today? Well, it's kind of counterintuitive. Like that's why I'm saying it's a challenge. I get laughed at a lot because I tell people I only read 1 page of my book a day. Because now I can tell people I read. You understand? There's a long time where I was very quick to scoff. I'd make the jokes all the time, like, yo, who reads? Like, why would you read? Like, we have iPhones, right? But deep down, I was like, dude, reading is good. Reading is better than scrolling. Everybody knows it. I know it. But there would be times when I would try to read, and I would read. Maybe I'd read a whole book. Maybe I'd read 3 chapters before bed every night. Maybe I'd read once every 2-3 days for weeks, months, years. But I would always fall back out of the habit. Like, it always came to the base level of I don't read. But habits become base levels. So how do you make a habit? Well, challenge yourself. It should sound ridiculous to you, honestly. And 1 page a day does sound ridiculous. But let me tell you something. I failed recently. And there's all these different factors that play in, right? But you can't make excuses. You have to look objectively at the fact that I used to read a page of book every day and I missed 2-3 days, which is unheard of. Max, I missed 1 day. But actually, I don't think I ever missed a day in months since I started the habit half a year ago, maybe. But recently, I rotted in bed for 2 days and I didn't read my page of my book for 2 days and 2 nights. Now I'm reading a page again now, but I've been thinking, I think I should drop it down to half a page. But I don't know. I'll probably still be good with a page. That looks good, man. Oh, look, this is you.
You want one?
Yeah, can I grab one?
Yeah,
Can you give me a water too?
You want chocolate or you want coconut one?
Whatever you grab. Woo! Yo, the person that installed the fridge said that those look like Feastables. Yeah.
They're good.
They have the same font and color. Yo, I don't know if you definitely noticed, man. I was calling you Braden for a while and you didn't correct me. Oh, I just sold myself. I was kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, I never did that.
No, I couldn't tell. I think people used to get my name mixed up with Brian.
Brian?
Right, all the time.
Let's go, Brandon. I never understood that. Yo! Thanks.
So thirsty, man.
Bro, this is not flavored water. It's straight Gatorade. I'm thirsty too.
Bro, I needed that water.
Were you at the game?
Huh?
At the game? Where were you?
I was hanging out with some people from my cohort at good night. A pretty good time.
Hey, from the outside, it looks like a really good program.
Oh no, yeah, it is a good program, bro.
I feel like any program that has events and they're mandatory is a good program. Unless it's it's just it's just good to not be home.
Some of our classes are mandatory events are fun days.
You have to sign up and it's go to the zoo.
Yeah, come on.
I go to the zoo
anytime, I haven't been in a zoo in a long time though.
That's the kind of stuff you wouldn't do normally.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you would do with your girl,
Only the first 3 months of dating her.
Yeah. I wouldn't ask my friends to go to the zoo,
Like paintball. I only ever played paintball through some weird group. I never would just get up and go play paintball.
Yeah.
Ever.
Or airsoft.
And it would feel weird if you did. You'd be the type of guy to post on Instagram and be about it yo, I'm going to play paintball.
Yeah. People take it seriously though, bro. You see them?
That shit hurts.
Oh yeah, that shit does hurt. Not gonna you get a big ass bruise. What do you think of the bar? It's pretty good.
It's kind of a little too squishy.
Oh, okay.
But it's strict, bro. This is not, what is it called? Built? You is not going to get built. If you're eating all these all day and not working out, you're going to get fat.
No, bro, it's pretty good. It's 140 calories for 17 grams of protein.
Yeah, and 1 trillion billion pounds of sugar and fat and red 40.
No red 40 in it.
White 40. Chocolate 40. It's already finished filming.
Oh, is that like a little GoPro?
Time lapse.
What does that do?
I run a time lapse every episode. It just actually I'm supposed to put it in my vlogs, but I stopped the freestyles. I stopped the vlog at least like over the past 4 days. When does it become official that I stopped? School's kicking my ass, but I'm doing it, bro. I got over the first like hump. I missed 2 classes, and I was like, "Fuck, should I just drop it all now?" Nah.
It's kicking my ass too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You seem like you're locked in.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, you give the locked in impression.
I mean, I feel like I am, but like I'm taking Calc 2 right now, and it builds off of Calc 1. And I'm like struggling so hard, bro. I'm like, and the teacher is like, if you don't know this, you're in big trouble. I'm like, what?
Keyword builds off of.
And she has an Asian accent, so it's so funny. It's like, doctor.
My study methods, like and all that, would not fly in Calc 2. Like,
Yeah, bro.
no way.
It's like bad. I went to tutoring today. I gotta start going to tutoring because I can't do this by myself. No, bro. It took me like 2 hours to do one problem.
Oh hell no!
I was like, nah, I am not doing this again. I was thinking of asking Jose if he could help me, but I was like, nah, he probably don't remember.
2 hours of continuous work, bro. I just get that pit in my stomach. Like, yo, what if I messed up step 1?
Yeah, that's what I always get like nervous about. You just get anxious and you just keep on looking back and stuff like that. So, but hey, I gotta do it now. What are you struggling with right now?
I'm thinking about whether or not we should get a Christmas tree.
I was thinking the same thing.
I never had a Christmas tree.
In your house?
Well, since I moved out, we never done one. We should.
Where would we put it though?
Right fucking in the middle. Right in the middle of the entire.
How will we see the TV?
Fuck.
I mean, nobody watches the TV, honestly.
Forget about it.
Yeah. What type of tree? One of those ones that have like snow, or are we going to the ones that are actual real?
I don't know. Isn't the fake ones more expensive?
That's what I've heard. But I think they're reusable, that's why.
I'd like a real tree. We could put it out on our porch.
A little Christmas tree on our porch?
Yeah.
That would be dope. And inside we get like Christmas lights, mistletoe.
Yo, there's this girl I've been talking to everybody about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from school.
Me too. I'm asking my boys like, how should I go about it?
Yo, you gotta be yourself, even when you don't even know who that is.
Damn. Yeah. Let's
go.
Like, I'm in the part where it's just small talk, and I want to get out of that.
Nah, bro.
What?
Nah.
Wait.
You're like what's that shit below the NBA? The league right below.
WNBA.
Nah.
G?
Yeah. You should. Nah, like you made it to the G League and you're like complaining about it.
What do you mean?
You know how hard it is making it to the G League?
How hard? Nice. Yeah, it is.
You gotta think. You gotta think.
Yeah.
You gotta be real about it. A lot of dudes, the only time they ever talk to a girl is when she has a mic in game. And they get nervous even then.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like the small talk is like,
nah, bro. You have to love the game. The best guys in the G League and the NBA, the best professionals and whatever they do, are the ones that have the most respect for the game. You gotta.
What would be your advice then?
That's my advice. The more I say, the more wrong I am.
But like,
bro, I don't even have small talk with the girl I'm talking about. I'm not even small talking with her. I waved hey to her and she waved back to me and we both smiled. And I'm in love with the game. I hope that maybe I could do that again.
I don't know. I was thinking of like starting to like ease my way into it. Like, oh, do you want to go get some coffee?
You're already in. You've already eased your way in. If you ease in anymore, you might not be able to ease back out.
So you think I should just go shoot my shot?
Describe her, bro.
Huh?
Describe her.
I would say like 5'4". She's like a little lighter than me.
Is she an engineer?
No, that's what I like. That she's not an engineer.
Good. Because like I feel like small talk would mean a lot less if she was in one of
But
the
yeah,
male
definitely.
dominated.
She's a human bio major, but she's trying to do a pre-med. She's pre-med. Yeah.
I went on a date with a girl that was pre-med.
And then I think she
Just one date. He did not take a second.
Oh damn, bro. Don't say that. She has curly hair. She kind of looks Asian, but she's Hispanic.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But she's like Bolivian, which is kind of crazy. I don't think she knows how to talk in Spanish though.
So you gotta be like, yo, mi amor.
Oh.
So
I
they,
don't think she'll know that.
do they speak Spanish in Venezuela?
It was Bolivian.
I know, but my girl's from Venezuela.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna say mi amor.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
If I had it my way, I just wouldn't talk to her at all.
She knows Spanish though?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's the one you're talking about that you just waved back at her?
Yeah. Well, I know her. I didn't think I'd ever see her again. I know her from like a year and a half ago.
What do you mean? Like,
I thought she would have graduated by now.
oh, she's going to Wake Tech right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have any class. You kind of just like pass by her and
We had like math study tutor optional study session together. Back I used to wear a full suit to school every day with a briefcase.
no way.
I was one of those guys that you think is like sometimes like you think he's autistic. That was me.
Why? He just
I don't know. I just chose to. I don't even know why I bought the suits, to be honest with you.
I feel like you'd be the smartest person in the room.
You definitely feel like it.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, I want to go study with him.
Yeah,
I'd be
I remember. I would talk to her and her cheeks would get really red, but she would be like visibly nervous, and it would make me nervous.
Her cheeks?
Yeah,
Yo. Damn.
yeah. She's like really short, like 5'2" or 5'3" or something crazy.
Wait. I think I might.
You don't know her.
There might be a chance, bro.
What's her name?
I don't know her. You said 5'2", 5'3".
Yeah,
She's kind of light skinned.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't know her.
she has black. Okay.
Her name
now-
is Gia. I don't think she has black hair. Gia. Like Geo. Gia. You don't
you know
know.
why she does Instacart?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know anything about her.
Because there's this girl from Venezuela who goes to like my job like every day, and she's kind of sounding like the girl you're describing now.
Do you have to wear a uniform at Instacart? You do Instacart?
No, no, it's like
Oh, wait, but your job is back in.
Costco. So you know how they come in.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff?
that's in Durham.
Yeah,
So that's not her.
but she said she went to Wake Tech. Oh, have you ever talked to her?
I mean, not in a year. And when I did talk to her, we spoke about like the books we were reading. I was like max level, bro. I was but I can't remember anything because I was so damn my heart was beating so fast the whole time. I don't really remember anything.
Did she have like a did she sound like she didn't know English like that?
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
there's just no way.
Damn, we might be talking about the same girl.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, 5'2", 5'3".
You gotta ask her name.
She looks like a Gia though. I might be wrong.
How do I I don't know how I would. I have no picture, no nothing. I can't.
Yeah, I don't.
Which I prefer it to be this way because this way that I have limits because I sound crazy right now just with my words. So it's good that I cannot look anything up.
We might be talking about the same girl. That's kind of a small world.
Man, I wonder if you're really convincing me that it probably is.
I feel like it's her.
Well, but what did I say? Like these descriptors are so like vague.
I don't know. That's like the only Venezuelan girl I know.
I don't know how to describe her anymore than
And
that.
you said like 5'2", 5'3", which is like,
How do you know she's Venezuelan?
huh?
She just looks Venezuelan?
No, I mean, I've talked to her like small talk. Like,
Okay. What has she said?
she's like, oh, I'm from Venezuela. I've like migrated over here.
Oh my god,
I spent a little bit of time in Mexico. And
bro.
I was like, oh, what are you doing right now? And she's like, oh, I go to Wake Tech and under Instacart and all this stuff. No, I didn't ask her her name though.
I'm fully convinced it's the same girl.
I feel like it's the same girl too. And she's like 5'2", 5'3". And she comes in often, but I don't really like see her or anything.
I'm like now I feel like it's Bigfoot. I'm like 100% convinced.
Yeah. Maybe you gotta come and work at Costco.
Nah,
To go and see.
I'm just gonna ask her. I need to take a picture of you. And see if you know.
No way.
Why not?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, or just take a picture of her. No,
Yeah.
that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. That reminds me of that one time this guy got fired from my job for I don't know if I can say it. Can I say it?
Yeah, you could say anything.
I can say anything.
Was it pedophile?
Yeah, yeah. How'd you know?
Because I mean, I just kind of.
Yeah. Well, basically, he there was this girl walking around the parking lot,
Ugh.
and I don't know why he asked. Like, I don't know why he asked, but he was like, "Can I take a picture of your butt?"
Oh
He
no!
asked to, and I was like, "Bro." And she went and complained, and then he got fired.
You can't be doing that.
Yeah, bro.
Bro thought, hey.
But bro was always doing it. I don't know why this one time he took a picture.
No, it's not that. It's not that this one time he took a picture. It's this time he just decided to ask.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah.
Which is kind of ironic because like the time where you probably decide to be the most respectful is the time that got him fired.
Yeah, that's crazy. I
Bro-
thought he was a cool guy too until I heard that. I was like, damn.
Bro probably thinks the world's unfair.
Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy. I didn't think about that.
All right, we're past an hour now.
We are.
Yeah, I'm never supposed to be the one to end it, but I'm tired. Unless we think of something very important. Yo, this is the same girl for real.
I feel like it might be. I might ask my friend. You might have her like something.
Glasses?
Huh?
Glasses?
No.
Like glasses that are like too big for her face? Is she like chubbier or really skinny?
Oh, no, she's not chubby at all.
Okay, my girl's a little bit chubby.
Okay.
Not like fat, but see, you gotta be careful, or else we're
Yeah.
gonna start sounding like that guy from the parking lot,
What guy from the parking lot?
the fucking pedophile.
Oh yeah, but she's not like fat, but I wouldn't call her skinny either. She's like right in the middle.
Okay, so it is the same girl.
What's
What
the
else?
definition of
What else?
fat?
Does she wear clothes? Like, is her clothing like really like there's like little hearts on it, little hearts on her like jeans?
I feel like she dresses like a
White girl,
little bit, yeah.
bro.
Like she wears these like white like blouses and stuff like that. Like she'll wear some sandals or something like that.
Yeah, white blouses.
Yeah. Dude, ain't no way.
I don't like this. You know why I don't like this?
Why?
Because this is like now I have to ask her. If she does Instacart, I have to ask.
Yeah, ask her. I think that's the easiest way. She doesn't wear glasses though. At least that I've seen, she never wore glasses.
Maybe she wears glasses. Maybe she wears glasses when she's at school.
She wears like sunglasses and stuff like that, but never. I don't think I've ever.
Do you think we sound crazy? I feel like I sound crazy. I have a crush on this girl.
No, I don't think you sound crazy.
I gotta know.
You had Kaylin here too?
Yeah. 2 guys, 1 episode, but separate times. How doping.
Wait, why did he call
I
me?
gotta put you both in the thumbnail. He called you?
Yeah.
Was it like at 9:30?
Yeah.
He wanted to ride back from he just got an Uber.
Oh man, yeah, I wasn't even at home.
This motherfucker, I drove this motherfucker to the thing and the traffic was real bad. He just got out and I told him I was gonna go with him. He just got out of the car. I mean, I said it was fine.
Oh, he went to the game?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I wanted to go real bad.
You didn't have a student ticket, did you? Yeah, I didn't either. I would have gone to the actual game if I had a ticket. I walked around the frat lots and everything.
Yeah, I tried getting one, but I just couldn't get one.
Would you walk around and do that sort of thing alone?
What?
We could go together next time.
Yeah, we can go together next time. Take Jose.
We beat ECU. Yeah, yo, yeah. You got to use your brown power on Jose because brown is Indian. You got to use your
caramel.
spicy.
Spicy.
Yeah.
That's Indian too, though.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Them Indians are just stolen everything.
Yeah.
You have
Hey,
to,
yo.
you have to use your like landscaping skills. on Jose. you gotta get him to like that's like not his scene, bro. And you know what else we gotta do?
What?
Walk on Glenwood. I
I
know.
went there for my birthday.
Oh yeah, we first met. You told me that.
Yeah.
I know my way around that place. You guys gotta go with me.
Yeah.
I only ever take an hour. I just go into like all the places that I go to and then I leave.
No, I think we should black out.
I'm down.
Be like Project X or I don't know. Hangover. Yo, the Hangover would be crazy.
You think so?
Yeah, it'd be crazy. Yeah, Glenwood's nice though.
I need to go to bed. It's 11:46. Episode over.
Good.